Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Christ169 coming to you with another live stream. Title of this video I have been watching is Part 3 and the final conclusion of Gaming in Crisis. This is the final conclusion. This is the conclusion of this series, a mini-series I created. Just by thinking about it, I created a mini-series. And some people asked in the comment section, from private message me and asked me to make, a gaming series, what I think about where gaming is going. Yesterday I talked about where the gaming's heading and what happened to it. At the beginning I talked about what started this, and this one is going to be about the fanboys, the people that think they're in the know, that know everything. They don't know a damn thing what they talk about. The, they're too busy shoving their head up the asses of the corporations. They don't see that corporations are sticking their hand right up the asses of the fanboys, and most of them will turn behind them and say, "Hey, I have no governor," because like them, a lot of them will likely be whores to the corporation. I mean, Microsoft, Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, all these apply. Steam Deck, whatever you want to call it. If it's a platform out there, there is a fanboy out there. The way to defend that piece of plastic or hardware, but any way possible, doesn't matter. Um, um, and I think the biggest issue is with the whole situation is why. Why do fanboys go out of the way? Um, why is it? Why do fanboys go out of the way to protect a piece of plastic or a game or whatever? I think it's just blind loyalty. The biggest point is, and fanboys been around since I've been, not been on this planet. The Atari fanboys, Nintendo fanboys, Neo Geo fanboys, the ColecoVision fanboys. The fanboy, like I said, if it's a platform, people like they're the fanboy for HD DVD, fanboy for Blu-ray, fanboy for 8-track tapes. Those have a lot of gray hair and they're pretty old now. But you know what I'm saying. But what makes a fanboy? You might ask yourself, Crisis, Mark. My gamer tag Crisis 16. My name, by the way. My name's Mark, by the way. Mark, you might be asking, Mark, what makes a fanboy? Is there a criteria you gotta follow? Yeah, sort of. To me, what makes a fanboy, number one, is blind loyalty. They follow that company into hell and they don't care that they're being cinched. Number two, they believe whatever their company tells them, and they snarl, hiss, cross fingers up at and know anybody that says anything different about said company or product. And number three, they bend over at the moment's notice to defend their product. I say, i.e., example here. Biggest example: PlayStation Network requirement for Helldivers 2. Now I put Call of Duty on there, but I'm going to discuss Call of Duty in a second here, because that's a real big topic. But Helldivers 2, a side note here though, the Sony ponies were literally running, defending a company that is practically based 10, 20,000 miles away from us, the actual headquarters. Now, Sony Entertainment America is here, but in the country, but the Japan is a home base. These people were defending a company. Once again, blind loyalty, defending a company by denying 180 countries Helldivers 2 because they couldn't get a PlayStation account, because maybe PlayStation couldn't get in there or the country didn't want it. For whatever reason, they couldn't get in there, so they decided to take it out. But Steam got in there. Windows got in there technically too as well, but PlayStation can't. Maybe because of the hacking issue. Oh, that's not the case. It's always something with the fanboys. You can break out the hacking issues, the breaches, the 70 million identifications and credit card information stolen by employees and customers. But no, PlayStation fanboys have come up with some weird how PC is killing the PlayStation's market. Without Helldivers 2 being on PC, you wouldn't have 14 million users right now. 14 million copies were sold on PC alone. Okay? 14 million copies. How many of those copies were in those 180 countries? All of them? 10 million of them? So now the game only has 4 million players playing this game. Technically, if you break it down. Scattered all over the sticks. So PlayStation has done the impossible to destroy a hot game because they want to force PlayStation Network that's not reliable, once again, that word reliable, and safe on the masses. And instead of the PlayStation phony ponies armoring up their fanboy Zords and calling their fanboy and Morphin Time fanboy Rangers and calling their fanboy Zords to come run down there and help save the gaming community, they do about face and target all their guns at the PC players and PlayStation players who are not a fanboy, who don't care about loyalty, who want people to play the game because of the experience and the commodity. And they were more mad when Sony, in 2 days, reversed their decision not to oppose this on anyone. Granted, Sony came in and they upped the ante. They decided to cancel out 180 people, 180 countries, main people from playing this great game. So what does that mean, though? That means A, Sony's a jackass company. It also means too as well that Arrowhead is caught in the middle of this, and they're being death threats against the CEO for this, telling people to refund the game, and millions did. Hundreds of thousands of people refunded the game and negative bombed the hell out of the game. It got so bad that Steam was almost gonna take it off the sale list. There's a rumor that Steam was going to take this great game off of Steam because it was getting so bad negative reviews. Over 400,000 negative reviews, 200,000, 200 plus to 400,000 negative reviews. Just 2 days. And PlayStation kneeled down in defeat. And the Sony ponies were roaring in anger because a group of 100, 200, 300, 400 million PC players, not all at one time, because God help us, we all get on one time on Steam. We're wanting to play this game, and we're fighting for other PC gamers. See, places like what really drove this home. Ukraine is in a war right now at Russia, trying to keep themselves alive. Okay, Ukraine does have PlayStation Network, but a PlayStation person told Ukraine, a gamer, he would have to buy a PS4 or 5 just to play Helldivers 2. Even though he has a PC and he's playing on PC, he has to have a console there to intercede with it. I'm like, what the hell is this? A damn FM no interpreter? Do you need an interpreter now to do this crap? This is what Sony was doing, folks. Sony was literally trying to destroy this game, and they did pretty much do that. Let's look at the Helldivers 2 numbers right now, just to get an idea how bad it really is right now. Here we go. 62,000. 70,000 were on 24 hours ago. This game used to get insanely numbers. A month ago, it went in insanity. 100,000, 90,000, went down to 45,000. I think that was probably a Saturday or a school day or whatever. Excuse me. But the issue was, folks, but the issue was and is that Sony decided to do this. Instead of the fanboys manning up, arming themselves, running towards Sony and saying, we're going to fight for the gamer, they turned around and became part of Sony's little private kiss ass army that bent over at the moment's notice and say, and butt cheeks say, I have another governor, ram it on in. And they got mad because the PC players told Sony to go take their game and shove it up their ass. Steam was processing so many damn returns, they had to stop the processing returns for a while because they couldn't process all of them. People I knew in this United States were processing their return. And a lot of them will not ever play it again. They deleted off the thing and never played it again. And they won't. What Sony did was wrong, and they know it. People in Ukraine are going for a war right now. People dying in Ukraine, dying in this war. And Sony wants to oppose them buying a damn PlayStation. These people can be mowed down within the next couple of days with artillery fire, and you're worrying about a damn PlayStation to play a damn game. People just want to relax, and companies are just taking it away any way they can. Look at Ubisoft. Once again, Ubisoft fanboys. So we're used to not owning games. We gotta own the games. We don't own the games. And there's too many just sucking on the balls of Ubisoft and EA and the rest of them. The gaming landscape is in crisis, folks. We are in 4 alarm crisis mode here. Sirens are firing. Everybody's running like those movies. People fly papers in there and they run around freaking out. That's where we are right now. We're at war, folks. We're at the war with the own community that we are part of. It's the fanboys versus the gaming community. The fanboys have already decided to line themselves with a company and shove their head up their ass. They've already decided that. They decided their fate. They're going to kiss the ass of the Xbox and PlayStation. Not really Nintendo. Nintendo fanboys are kind of weird because they have to play Nintendo, and that's fine. I have Switch myself, but I not give them a pass. But Microsoft and Sony don't give passes because they brainwashed a bunch of people in believing that they have to fight everyone, including their own friends and family, over the fact that maybe the games that they're creating or consoles they're creating or the things that the policies that they're doing, the policies don't line up with what the gamer wants. See, it's not about the corporation, fanboys. It's about the gamer. It's what we want. Not what Sony wants, but what we want. And why did I put Modern Warfare 2 there? Prime example of a game franchise that has gone down the shitter. Call of Duty used to be a good game, and Battlefield 2 as well. Okay, well, I want to touch on Battlefield second here, because fanboys has destroyed that one too as well. But the Call of Duty fanboys have gone so far out of this world that they're happy they're playing as werewolves and Nicki Minaj's. They're happy that they're playing as something that's no other than a soldier, you're calling in an airstrike or a chopper gunner. See, these freaks are so damn enamored with the fact that they can play as Nicki Minaj or as Carly B or whatever the hell they got going on now in that game now anyway, that they're okay with this. They're okay with playing as a werewolf running around. The Call of Duty's gone from boots on the ground to I don't even know what the hell identity this game's supposed to be now. You get Carly B and Nicki Minaj as a werewolf running around. Or Nicki Minaj or whatever. Probably screaming stupid hoe probably. And when she's shooting people. And a Call of Duty game. Call of Duty has become a laughing stock joke of the gaming world. And Microsoft wants to put that on their system and buy this Activision thing and do this. And I'm still trying to figure out why in the hell would you spend $70 on Nicki Minaj, $70 billion on Nicki Minaj skins in werewolf nonsense. Yeah, the game, zombies have got a little overboard, but I think it was pretty cool. I think Last Good Zombie, was bad with Black Ops 2. But I'm not going to sit here and defend or or try to understand the fanboy of Call of Duty. They're so far out, the launch ain't funny. Now, hopping on the Battlefield fanboy train here. Yeah, I'm gonna derail this bad boy. Yeah, I'm gonna derail this bad boy here. Camping has become so bad in Battlefield games that if you go on a Facebook page and mention anything, they'll tell you to shut up, get skill, get good. It's a military strategy. They do it. I said, yeah. You know what they're called scout snipers. You're not a scout sniper in Battlefield. You're probably some retard guy working at McDonald's. Okay, this game is not that serious. Hiding on top of building, killing people because you want to get 100 kills a match doesn't do anything for your team when you lose. But these fanboys are just so delusional. They're making up, oh, it's a skill. It's a skill. It's not a skill. You're ruining the fun for everybody else. You moved from Call of Duty because you said it got too crazy. Now you're in Battlefield doing that same thing you used to do in Call of Duty. Camping's is bad everywhere. You can't play a game without campers trying to ruin it. And these freaks are everywhere. They find any way they can mold themselves in something, and they lead laughter to it. And they don't care if you're enjoying yourself. They want to make your life miserable because deep down in their lives are pathetic. They work at McDonald's or whatever, and they have some dumpy, crappy job they hate. But when they flunked out of flunked out of school, and they pretty much work at McDonald's for the rest of their lives. Why do they work at McDonald's? Maybe because you got all F's in your damn report card, you jackass. Man, that's I was never an honor student in school, but I went to school, didn't do much. I went to school, and I graduated with a high school diploma. But I think the biggest problem with a lot of people today is that they think that these strategies are cool, and these fanboys are ruining the gaming industry of everyone. Call of Duty fanboys want all this weird stuff, and they got it. Now they can't control it. Now Battlefield wants more open areas so they can camp and hide in corners and not have to worry about hunting for their kills anymore. And I'm like, really? You guys really want to do what we did in Call of Duty for 10, 15 years? I mean, people just migrate around games all the time around here, it seems like. And I think the fanboys have destroyed all these games. The constant whining and whimpering and wanting this and wanting that, wanting more, wanting more, wanting more, and just giving more money, more money, more money. The Destiny fanboys, the game costs $60, and you get 20% of the game. The rest of it you gotta buy in small sections, even though it's all loaded on the damn disc. Just a bunch saying "F you, give me more money." That's all what it is. And before you say, "Oh, Elder Scrolls and World of Warcraft," well, yeah, those expansions are different because it's a used to be a premium product. We had to pay $10 a month to activate their servers, and you paid money to go in the expansions. Give me money, give me value to keep paying you, kind of thing. So I think, guys, in the long run, in this final episode of Gaming in Crisis, I think it's time to take a look back. And really appreciate the fact that the games we had before are no longer going to be here. The Helldivers original on PC, the Halo 3, Halo 2, even though I didn't like Halo 2 that much. Halo 3, Halo Reach, Infamous 2, Infamous Second Son, Ratchet and Clank series, Killzone, the original Battlefield, original Call of Duty. These games have a lot more than just nostalgia. They bring back simple time when it was simple. Call of Duty 4, you had a UAV, airstrike, chopper, simple. Model 2, tactical nuke, got a camp in the corner. That started the camping issue, and it just went on and on. So now you can blame the fanboys who are protecting this stuff too as well. So in closing here, guys, I don't play a lot of games with multiplayer much anymore. I'll play Battlefield occasionally, but once I start finding campers everywhere, I just back out and just go on somewhere else. because I know they're just going to ruin the game for me experience. I already played 1,000 hours of the game. I put in 1,000 hours. I played the game. It was really fun. It was really buggy, but I had a lot more fun with it for those year and a half, 2 years when the game was getting fixed and was better. But now the campers, fanboys have just moved in and are not leaving. So I'm gonna walk away from it, and that's why I just play other games. Um, and side note, the PlayStation conference they had did not say that PC won't be getting games day one. The fanboys losing their mind talking about how it was not there, blah blah blah. They didn't say it at all. They just mentioned that PC is their future right now, and they're trying to focus on PlayStation games. They didn't say they weren't focusing on games that will go on PC day one, day and day. It may be a year down the road when they get it on PC, but they'll come to PC because it knows. Because once again, I said the PC is the Alaska of the game industry. It has a lot of tap potential, and these companies like Microsoft have been drilling for years to get that sweet money out of there. So now Sony wants part of that, and they're going to draw more money out. And eventually, the Sony pony going to realize how what the Xbox fanboys did. That doesn't matter what you want. It doesn't matter what you want, fanboys. When your company decides to go to a different platform or add a different platform to their portfolio, it doesn't matter what you want. You might have PlayStation games go on Amazon Luna. You may not. We'll find out. Once again, guys, Christ 169. Peace, love, and I'll see you guys later. Be blessed.